Welcome back. Year-round in Oregon's wine industry, women makers push the boundaries and create resounding vintages that draw worldwide attention.
And today is the perfect excuse to uncork some of that mighty work for National Women in Wine Day. Sitting down with us to talk all about the sips, events, and more that you can enjoy, courtesy of Oregon's knockout women winemakers. We've got Kathy Lauer, co-owner of Bryn Mawr and the president of the Eola Amity Hills AVA, along with Allison McMahon, co-founder and winemaker at Arabelis, and Jeannie Feldkamp, co-owner and winemaker at Corollary Wines. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you guys for being here. Happy Women in Wine Day.
Yay. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that we
absolutely.
get to have like a fun little panel here of stellar women in wine. Well, Kathy, congratulations are in order for you, by the way, a recipient of the Portland Business Journal's Women of Influence Award. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about your journey in this industry that is not seen as many women as we now see in recent years.
Yeah, so my journey was a little bit different. Most of my professional life I actually spent as a healthcare lawyer. And my husband John and I met as lawyers down in California and had a family. We had 3 kids in San Diego and really came into wine over time, developed a shared passion for food and for wine, and decided this is something we wanted to do at some point. So when that point came, we made one trip up to Oregon, decided this was the place we wanted to be.
Wow.
Yeah. We do things a little impulsively in my family. And so in 2009, we established Bryn Mawr, and we've been running it ever since as a family-owned and operated winery.
Yeah,
cool.
that's really, really cool. You all have great stories with awesome backgrounds. And Allison, I learned today I want to be you when I grow up. You have a PhD in science with a focus in wine. I need to know more about this. What led you to the wine industry?
Yeah, I didn't even know that that was possible until I had finished my bachelor's in biology and I was living in the Bay Area. So I was tasting wine on the weekends and I was thinking, I'd always thought I'd go into healthcare, and then I realized I could apply my science to wine, and it has a lot of the same things that I loved about the idea of going into healthcare, which is the hard sciences, the people element, really like the connection and the juxtaposition of the two, but also the outdoors and the nature element. So I looked for a program where I could study that. That's where I met my husband and my partner in crime. We started Arabelis together, as well as the sparkling wine company, the Oregon Sparkling Wine Company. And the rest is history.
That is just
So cool.
So cool. And gosh, the accolades just keep on coming because, Jean, congratulations on receiving this year's Outstanding Leadership in Wine Award from the Oregon Wine Board.
Thank you.
You've also been such a huge force in pushing Oregon wine and sparkling wine forward. What's it been like to get into this industry?
I mean, the Oregon wine industry is like a big warm hug. I mean, it's just so supportive, so collaborative. You know, starting a sparkling-only house has been a real adventure, and it's something that we've been so excited to kind of grow. And now that Method Oregon is growing, and we have a consortium of about 50 producers across the state working together, that's very exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. I know we're going to pop the cork, well, maybe not literally, but we're going to celebrate Women in Wine Day. But I do want to ask what this day means to all 3 of you. I mean, to Emily's point earlier, the industry looked a lot different, even just a few years ago, compared to what it does now. What is the change and the growth been like in the industry?
Well, we've been here for about 16 years now, and when we started, we had a female winemaker. We hired Rachel Rose as our winemaker. She's been with us the whole time, but she was really one of the few female winemakers in our area when we started. And you know, we sort of gave her opportunity to unleash her creativity and really build our brand. That's one of the reasons that I've been involved in like Women in Wine, which has been a great organization. I joined the board of that organization this year, and it's really between that and then being on the AVA. On the AVA board, the president of the Eola Amity Hills is a great opportunity really to mentor to women, and there's just so much more. There's so much more organization now that's really focused on supporting women in wine, both as owners and as winemakers, and it's changed a lot in that time. I mean, look at these two; they weren't here when we started, and you know our little AVA, which is becoming a much bigger AVA by reputation, is really a great example of that.
Sure is.
It's incredible, and it's in large part to incredible women like yourselves coming in and holding that door open for others and really pushing the whole industry forward. Thank you for being here with us this morning, and happy Women in Wine Day. If you want to learn more about Oregon's vast world of